It's a 3-guest Friday, a fast Friday, and our third guest in studio is Heather Olmstead, the new BYU head women's volleyball coach. When I say that, what goes through your mind?
Yeah, it's still kind of like a dream. Still not used to it. Still got my old signature on my email, so I gotta update a few things.
That's when it's official, when you change the signature on your email?
Probably today.
Yeah. What was that process like as Shawn told you, hey, I'm going after this, and then what happened to get you in the head coach position?
Yeah, then my mouth dropped with shock, and it just kind of went from there. He made that decision, and happy for him, and things kind of worked out the way they did, and opportunity came my way, so here we are.
How much different are your responsibilities given that you were the associate head coach and now you're the head coach?
Yeah, I think the biggest difference for me is going to be that now I'm making the decisions that affect people's lives. So that's probably going to be the biggest change. Although our staff has always made those decisions together, it's the head coach that usually comes out and shows, okay, this is what we're going to do. Here's how we're going to approach things. Who's going to play? Who's going to do this and that? So that's probably the biggest change for me and difference going forward with this team.
You can veto things. You're the president, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have to change the way you coach at all? Because you have to be the boss to a certain degree versus before maybe you were, but now you have to be, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think I changed who I am. I mean, that's one of the things that I'm real passionate about is just being who I am. I'm not Shawn, thank goodness, but I'm me. And we are brother and sister, but we're different. And so I'm just going to be me. And I think that's a good thing.
We joked with Shawn when he came on the show a few days ago about being in the field house for the women's games. And he's like, I'm going to be on the front row with my shirt off, my stomach painted. Do you want...
He didn't know, though.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. Do you want him in the field house for the games, or would you rather he be, like, out of the building?
Yeah, I think whatever he decides is cool with me. I think once we get into season and things start happening, then I don't know. I probably won't even notice who's there. So I'll be focused on our team and what we got to do to get better and just keep going from there. So if that's what he wants to do and he wants to heckle a little bit, then that might help. So
you could heckle his sister a little bit. Hey, I would have done this. Yeah. I could see where that could be really cool or really awkward. I don't know. It's going to be a weird thing. Which brings me to this. Have your emotions evolved the last, say, week or two as this has happened, and then at some point you embrace, like, yes, I'm the head coach?
Yeah, for sure. It's been a process. It happened so quickly, very little time to prepare. So I'm going through that process right now, and I left a couple hours after it got announced to Florida to go recruit, and I just got back last night. So it's still kind of, like I said, a dream, and I haven't even moved my office over yet.
So you haven't probably had a chance to talk to any of the girls in person since this decision has come through.
I talked to every single girl right after.
Okay,
yeah, in person.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I made time for that, and I had a couple hours. So we sat down. I checked in with every single girl.
What were those conversations like?
They were good. We just talked about what we got to do to get better and what their goals are for this fall, what they want to be for themselves goals and for a team, and that's kind of where we focused our conversations on, not so much of what just happened, but hey, I'm here for you. What can I do? What do you want to accomplish? And let's move forward.
From my perspective, I've looked at your career and thought, okay, you played at Utah State, assisted at Utah State, you assisted at Utah. Could you have imagined that you were that good?
Never.
Because it seemed like you were almost doing Shawn a favor when you came here to be like, all right, yeah, I'll help you.
Yeah,
now you're the head coach.
Never in 1,000 years, never even crossed my mind, even up until the point when he said, look, this is what's going to happen, still never crossed my mind. I think that those situations prepared me for what I'm about to do, and so I'm grateful for those situations that I was able to be at each of those universities and prepare myself for this, but still never. I mean, I came here for him, to help him. I thought he was never going to leave, so. And he's apparently never going to leave, but he left me, and that's what I said, look, he left me too. I came here for him, not leave in a negative way, but I was here for him too, and now he's gone, but what do you do?
The look on your face when you said,
I thought he was never going to leave.
The best reaction we've ever had on this set. It's amazing. I love that.
What was, okay, let's do this. Your brother and sister, so you can give each other advice. If you could give Shawn one bit of advice as he now takes over the men's program, what would it be?
Oh, some advice for Shawn. Yeah, I don't know if I have any advice. Just be himself, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to be who he is and just kind of do his thing. And he loves volleyball. He loves the men's volleyball program. It's his passion. He played there. He won championships there. So when I sat down and thought about it, as I'm sure everybody did, it was like, it makes sense. So I don't think I have any advice for him. I think I need advice from him.
Nothing about his wardrobe at all.
I have lots of advice on that. I will keep it to myself.
When do you make, and maybe you have already, I don't know, decisions related to your assistants?
Yeah, Dave Height's with us and excited about that, and he's excited going forward. And then to fill that other assistant spot, it's in the process right now, just sifting through some things.
How do you manage expectations coming off of a year that was magical, that included a run to the national final?
I think, what's so great about this is the kids, the girls on our team, such good leadership. Alexa Gray, Camry, Sierra, and not only that, the juniors, Whitney, Amy, Cozy, McKenna, like those kids are ready. So the expectations, they've been there, they've been through it. Our expectations are to get better every day, to look at the process of what we're doing, and it takes care of itself. So really expectations, we didn't even really have expectations last year for ourselves. We just went through the process.
And it's going to be another good team, a bunch of matches on BYUtv, which will be announced later. But earlier today, we broke the news on the women's volleyball schedule announcement. What do you think of the 29-game schedule we got lined up?
Yeah, we're excited for this schedule. We've got some good non-conference tough matches, USC, North Carolina, Purdue, Utah. They're going to test us. They're going to try us. I'm getting thrown into the fire. It'll be fun.
And you're the big dog to them because you went to the national championship game.
Oh, yeah. They better remember that. No, it's going to be challenging, and it's going to be these girls are ready. It feels like December was just last week, so it's crazy that it's right around the corner, but I think they're ready to get on the court and kind of prove themselves a little bit. Look, Jen's gone, Shawn's gone. I think the expectations now, people maybe took a step back and said, uh-oh, what's going to happen there? But we're excited about the possibilities, and then obviously the West Coast Conference is always tough.
11 of the 29 matches against teams that went to the NCAA tournament. I will make one guarantee, Heather, and that is that there will be no Olmstead tournament stash, at least on the women's side.
No stash.
Please no.
No stash. I can guarantee you that.
Fantastic.
Maybe Shawn will grow it out.
Yeah,
in
on the
November.
men's side.
We still have Giuseppe, so.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
We got that going. Heather, great to talk to you.
Thank
we wish
you.
you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
The new head coach of BYU women's volleyball, Heather Olmstead.